All right, so we have a Samsung dishwasher. This is the new unit we're putting in. And before you do anything, go ahead and take all the foam and paperwork, all that stuff, get it out. And then we can move forward to getting the brackets. The brackets are going to be the things that you attach to the top of the dishwasher. And we're going to install those. Make sure they're installed properly and locked in. That protects the dishwasher from moving after you install it. I'm surprised they use such pretty wood, but they do. If you need it, absolutely. All right, so now it's time to connect your power. I like to lay the machine on its back so you have good, excellent access to do everything instead of not. So once you secure the cord restraint on your wire, now some of you might have a plug, same concept, so you would connect it the same way. And once you get it through the dishwasher, you would tighten it up just like that. And now you're going to be connecting your wires to the dishwasher. Now you're going to have your ground, which is the green. Go ahead and connect that first. That's your first wire to connect. Once you've gotten that done, by the way, since the green or the dishwasher wire is softer than the copper wire on the house, go ahead and insert the softer wire first so that you have a good bite. Once you do that, then the harder wire will go in no problem. Also, make sure you tug on it slightly to make sure that you have a good connection. Once it's done, tuck it, fold it, and as you're tucking it, make sure that nothing or the wire nut is still secure. Make sure it's tight. Now the next is going to be your neutral, which is the white. Again, insert the dishwasher wire first, and then follow with the neutral from the house. If you want, you can wrap a piece of electrical tape around the line, which is the black. You can, but if your wire nuts are nice and secure, you should be totally fine. But sometimes I do it. It just depends on the situation. If it's nice and tight, you should be totally fine. Tuck it in nicely, and now you can put your cover on. Also, make sure that you don't have any bare or loose sticking out to touch metal. And then there's two tabs. Insert the tabs first. And then you have a Phillips screw, tighten, and that section is done. Now you can adjust your legs, just 1 or 2 turns for now. Make sure that you're able to slide it in without it being too high. So start off slow, meaning low, and then you can also adjust it if you need to. There's a nice pathway for the power line or the cord. It would be nice if Samsung actually had some holes for zip ties to secure all of that, but it's okay. Connect your water. Make sure it's nice and tight. Once it's connected, go ahead and turn the water on. Let it sit for about 5 minutes with the water on and verify that you don't have a leak back there. All right, turn water on. Check it. Make sure there's no leaks before you put it in. Before you slide your dishwasher in, go ahead and route your hose, your drain. It should be routed to the top of your cabinet, not down low. Make sure you level your dishwasher. All right, we're doing a check right now, and also make sure that it slides in without the brackets. Make sure they're not going to touch the door. Be super careful. You do not want to scratch the door. So if it's too low, go ahead and pull it back out and lower your legs. Check, make sure it's nice and straight. You do have screws that are provided, 2 Phillips screws. Get them inserted. Now, if you don't have a strip of wood under your countertop, you will need to use a granite installation kit. It's a metal bracket. I will link it, and you would install that and then attach your dishwasher to that. Do not screw into your granite countertop. Once you're done, close the door. Make sure you're not rubbing and it's nice and smooth and the screws are not touching the top of the door. All right, so we're going to be installing the drain hose. Now, before you do, use something to clean out your garbage disposer inlet. If it's a new disposer, go ahead and knock out the knockout, but they usually have a lot of junk in them. So, as you can see, it was full of crud, and now it's nice and clean. So, install your line and attach your clamp. It's a 5/16. Snug it up, and that section is done. All right, you made it this far. Easiest part of the job. 2 screws, Phillips. Set your kick panel and get them in. Now, once you're done, you just lower your rubber protective piece, and that's done. All right, now it's going to be time to put the dishwasher in for a wash, short wash. Make sure there are no leaks, and then do another drain. Check again for leaks. All right, enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. All right, so no leaks. We just checked everything. Now here's something that will help to extend the life of your dishwasher, or at least the user. Once the unit is done washing, leave the door open slightly, and that will extend the life of your user.